Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, so as you see, yes, like I said, this one comes from my bro, Deadpoolzilla. I hope you guys enjoyed the first fight. And he puts a very interesting battle together. And one of the characters I know pretty well. The other one I really had to do my research on because I don't read the book that he's from. And he pits the likes of Apollo from Stormwatch versus the Plutonian from the comic book Irredeemable. Yeah, two individuals who are kind of Superman-like characters, but different in all dimensions. But as always, I can't say no to Ty, just like I can't say no to Zip. So let's kick it off. We'll start with Apollo. Apollo, as you all know, is from Stormwatch. He first appeared in Stormwatch number 4 when Stormwatch is still under the Wildstorm universe. From his original origin, he's a former U.S. soldier that went under a top secret experiment, and it pretty much made him into like a sun god. He's pretty much solar powered. And pretty much that gave him the ability to fly, superhuman strength, and vulnerability. So basically, like I said, he's the equivalent of Superman. He is I'm not sure if they still kept this in the 52 universe now, but he was the lover of Midnighter. Apollo is very intelligent and very strong, and so to speak. I like his powers. I like the way they dabble in his powers. Though in the new 52 now they've altered his history, so to speak. Like he's never been a part of. He's never been associated with superhero teams. He never wanted anything to do with being a superhero, and so to speak, until the members of Stormwatch kind of equivalent gave him the call to join. Like I said, his abilities, he's pretty much solar energy. He can absorb sunlight, UV rays, and things like that. He also, like I said, has vast superhuman strength. He can fly, vulnerability, and he can shoot solar beams out of his eyes, so to speak. But like I said, he's pretty much the equivalent of Superman. But to mean that he can't feel pain, he can feel pain. Don't let that fool you. But he's very, very strong, highly skilled. But all in all, it's just a fact of what he is. I do like those like solar powered individuals. Like he's demonstrated that he's capable of circling the globe approximately 60 seconds. He's able to walk on the sun without burning up. So things like that. That's really incredible to me. But I do have a lot of respect for Apollo and his name. You know, Apollo, meaning the Greek god of the sun in a way. So that's always cool to me. And like I said, I don't read Stormwatch, so I'm just going with what I remember from reading Stormwatch when they were under Wildstorm for a short time. But yeah, he's still cool though. So we move on to the Boom Studios universe, I guess. And this character was created by Mark Waid, and his name is the Plutonian. And he's another basic Superman-esque character, but here's the difference between him. In his universe, he's the world's he was the world's most powerful hero, but after becoming unhinged and corruptible, he began murdering people and killing his other fellow heroes and humans. Basically, let's put it like this. If Superman went crazy and psychotic, this is what you would get from him. He is pretty much, like I said, unhinged. He's crazy. He's pretty much, in his mind now, he was the embodiment of heroism, but now, you know, he's now known for acts of genocide and things like that. He's gone seriously crazy, and that's scary. That is very, very scary, and so to speak, to know that. In terms of his powers, let's get a little bit more into his powers. Like I said, his power set is similar to Superman, with the superhuman strength, flight, extreme durability, optic-like blast, speed. In fact, his powers are not physical by nature, but are results of vast psychonetic abilities, allowing the Plutonian to manipulate matter at an atomic level. That's pretty cool. But like I said, he's been known to kill citizens and kill his fellow hero friends. That's just really scary. One of his best friends in the superhero community that I had to research was a man known as Samsara. But yeah, they had a big falling out. But like I said, I don't read in Redeemable, but I did have to do my research on this guy, and I hear good things about this book, but I don't know if I can read a book about a superhero that's gone rogue and gone crazy and things like that. That just scares me, just to think that could happen. And to think that only when this happens to Superman, he's influenced by red kryptonite and stuff like that. But this guy just went unhinged and just sick and twisted. And that's a lot. I said it before. That's scary. That's really scary. So in terms of a battle between these guys, boy, this is an individual. These guys are going to cause a lot of damage wherever they are. So we got to take this fight somewhere where there's not going to be on damage. But so to speak, I can see the Plutonian using Apollo's impact to protect people to his advantage. Like, okay, I'm going to use citizens to get the upper hand on him. You know, strength-wise, you know, it's going to go blow for blow. So durability, like I said, these guys have superhuman durability, so they can take a punch and they can give a punch. But it's all about skill and fighting ability and stuff like that. But the Plutonian would definitely use Apollo's, as villains like to say, the weakness to protect the innocents to his advantage. I can even see a Plutonian at one time maybe even saying, like, you know, just from reading what this guy is about, is by saying, like, why are you should be like me, you know, join the dark side like me. And I can see Apollo pretty much saying, man, go fuck yourself, like, you know, that's not me, you know. But I can see this going from wherever they are. Heaven help the city that they're in. It's going to get bloody and it's going to get really extreme. So Apollo's got to take this fight somewhere out of a populated area. But I still can't see a winner in this, guys. But I'll leave it up to you. Apollo or the Plutonian? And other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. As always, show some love and respect to my bro, Deadpoolzilla. This was his creation. I'm just a guy that delivered the fight, as always. As I said, guys, I try to deliver as much fights as I can for everybody, and I at least try to get one from everybody. But I've known Tyler and people like Victor for the longest, so please don't look at it like, oh, he's playing favorites, because I'm not. I'm just that I've known those guys the longest. And besides, like I said, they're my bros. You know, Tyler's my little bro. I got two little bros, Victor and Ty, as I like to say. But other than that, no offense, Malcolm, sorry. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tomorrow, I will bring you 2 more fights. And I'll give you a clue who's going to be in fight 21 of Section 9. For the first time, I'm bringing the ever-loving Blue-Eyed Thing in the fight against somebody I thought would be kind of cool to put in the fight. But that's one of the fights. And the next fight is a request fight from another good friend of mine that's becoming real cool to me, Sick Rick Josephs. So other than that, I hope you stay tuned for tomorrow. And you know the slogan, guys. Battle on.